Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the wrap up for the 15th, 14th of August 2020. Again, if you guys are new here, just simple wrap up. What we do is we use some automated systems I built within Trade Ideas to help us scan for stocks that work well in this market. We let Trade Ideas trade these picks throughout the week and close them at the end of the week and kind of rinse and repeat. I show you guys how this is doing. And then we just again do it again. So doing this for about a year so far. Well, I'd say almost 2 years now. Great strategy, very simple, very repeatable. Nothing fancy, and which is usually the best way to trade. So we always start off by taking a look at the markets and see kind of what we've got on the go this week. Really not much to be said. We opened up in this area and then just kind of chopped around. Holding above the short-term moving average, still very, very strong. No reason to kind of think anything weird is happening one way or the other. So we're just going to keep trudging on, and same with a lot of the other ones, right? The QQQ is both the same, basing near highs. Same with the IWM, basing near highs. This one's actually a little bit more interesting because we're kind of flagging into this short-term moving average, so we'll check this out. So looking at what we did last week, pretty much nothing. Here's the equity curve since we started this in the beginning of the year. Again, we did it about a couple months or a year before that as well. So this is assuming you took 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 shares in this situation. We'll talk about that in a second. So we had 3 of our 4s trigger this week. One was ADS, triggered here, and then just kind of pulled back. The other one here for the short side was MAN, nothing happened, and LSCC, nothing happened. So this is why the P&L is just what it is. The whole market chopped sideways, and I wasn't able to pick any stocks that would actually outperform that kind of one way or the other. So what we're watching for this week is Xerox again. So we actually had Xerox on this week, and it would have been a great trade, but it actually just gapped right through our entry and continued on. But I like this kind of hook pattern where we've pulled back, I've tried to fill the gap, failed, and it looks like we're turning back up again. So I'm just going to add that back to the list. Walmart is this nice bull flag, rounded bottom type of pattern right at this recent high. So we ran up to this high, we pulled back, we put in this kind of rounded bottom with a lot of bottoming tails in through here, and then we put in a little spinning top today. So a break of that, I think we could continue higher. On the short side, we have TNDM, strong sell off of this resistance level, and then just this very weak bounce. And you can, if we go back and we take a look at the market and then we compare it to this, you can see how this is relatively weak to the market. Last is gold. I usually don't play with these too much, but this potentially could be an island continuation where we've gapped down and we've just kind of chopped sideways for a few days. So I think if we break down here, I know if I was trading this and I had this gap down against me, I would have my stop right under this gap. So hoping that that's correct and those stops get hit. Again, trying to keep these quick and using the web version now just because it has indicators and I am really starting to like it. I use it now for all of my scanning as a Mac guy. It helps just to be able to, leave the virtual machines behind and everything and just open it up and away it goes. So let me know what this looks like for you guys or whether you prefer the other version better. Here on Bitcoin, just eyes on this still. Took a small short as we broke down here and down a little bit on it. Stop's going to be at the highs here. Looking to continue if we push down again. Basically just had this big push up, and ever since then it's been very small green bars up and then a big red bar down, and the very small green bars up and a big red bar down. To me, what that signifies is essentially just looking at when it gets pushed up, it hits to a breaking point, somebody whale or someone sells and shakes out people because people are not they're not confident in it yet. So again, the candlestick analysis is just investor sentiment, and what I'm reading investor sentiment with up slowly and then big engulfing candles down is just people are a little bit nervous. So I think the risk here is to the downside, not the up. But again, right, I'm not insanely accurate. I just am very good at managing risk reward, and that is my edge. So, okay, guys, that is it for this week. Again, there are links below for everything. If you want to try trade ideas, there's an affiliate link there that helps out the channel. I also do mentoring for traders, so feel free to shoot me an email, which is in the description below as well, if you're interested in that, and we can get talking there as well. So I'll talk to you guys next week.